Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Fadlin and welcome to my home. A little bit about myself. I'm actually a guy who's very passionate about tech, and I do have a YouTube channel that does product review and unboxing, and recently had a chance to review this amazing product. This is actually the Linksys Velop Wi-Fi mesh system, and for those who have no clue what Wi-Fi mesh system is basically these few nodes, for example, that does work in harmony together to ensure that the Wi-Fi signal and coverage in the home is consistent, even if you're in a bedroom or a room that's further away from the living room. So this is actually the new dual band version. They do have a tri-band version for a slightly larger space, but as you can see, my home here is a typical 4-room HDB flat, and I think this will be perfect for the situation. Comes in either a 1-pack, 2-pack or 3-pack. If you have a 3 to 4 bedroom unit, this will be the perfect way to do it. And for those who are wondering what is the difference between this Wi-Fi mesh system against other brands in the market, it's pretty simple, and there are 3 things that is different with the Velop system from other Wi-Fi mesh system. Is one, the ease of use. It takes minutes to set up. In fact, I set up my whole system in close or under half an hour for these 3 units. Second is the app interface is very intuitive and very friendly. And I can tell you, for those who are very worried about technical or in network jargons, you don't have to worry, because the app gives you full display visually and guide you through on how to use it effectively. And third, this is what I really love, is the Wi-Fi mesh system uses a single SSID, which means if you are in the living room and you walk across to a bedroom or even a room that's very far away, the unit will actually be smart enough to detect you're in that node segment and then automatically switch. So that's really good. Before we go further into the specs and how to set it up, let's go to the unboxing, shall we? And let's do it. And so that is the unboxing, very simple stuff. But let's take a further look into the node, shall we? On the bottom we have the on and off switch plus the reset button. If we switch to the other side, we have 2 times internet jack port in and a 12-volt power input. Right at the top we have the air vent for air circulation, and also the status light indicator, which will indicate the status of the node. And also for app setup, you need to see the color of the status light indicator. That's pretty much it. Very simple. But let's look at the rest of the product specifications, shall we? Also in the box we have the manual and setup guide, which will indicate the way you set up your first parent node. Depending on your current setup, you need to choose whether it's the A or B setup. Mine is definitely the B. I have a wireless modems plus router combination, so I should go for the setup B. Now let's start setting up the first node, which we usually call the parent node, and this is where the fun begins. So grab your first Velop node, plug in one end of the internet jack to the internet input on the Velop system. The other end goes to your wireless modem / router, which way clicks in, and you're good to go. Of course, you need to deliver power to the Velop node. Go ahead and input the 12-volt connector in, and essentially this is the beginning of your setup. That's pretty much the simplest way. The next one is actually to download the app, and of course this is where, of course, the ease of use and fun begins. A lot of visual cues and interesting graphics that will showcase and guide you through the setup, and it will even give you basic instructions to follow. You need now to wait for the status light indicator to turn purple on the node, and once you see a purple light, go ahead and click next, and this is where the app will automatically find the node, and Once it finds a node, you can simply again click next and wait for it to check for your internet connection, where you will configure a few stuff. Of course, creating an account is essential to make sure that you have the app control over the physical nodes. Once you do that, you can name your Wi-Fi as you wish, and then you can also choose the room or the area that you're in. Because my parent node is in my living room, I shall call it the living room. And once you do that, you're good to go. Your first node is completed. I also did a speed test before and after the Velop to make sure that by using the Velop, it is actually better than my current setup. So this is before I installed the Velop on my Singtel router. So this is the speed test on the popular speed test app by Ookla, and this is, remember, before we installed the Velop, and these are the results. To be perfectly honest, it's quite okay actually. The speed is at 214 for download and 218 Mbps for upload speed on the Singtel AC router. By no means it is slow, it is quite fast. So right after we installed the parent node, I ran the app, again the same speed test app, and almost immediately I can see the improvement. It almost doubled the speed that I had before on my Singtel router, and that made me smile right away. Even the upload speed was much faster than the Singtel AC router. And then the results are as follows: 421 Mbps on download section and 366 on the upload section of it. But getting a better speed on the living room doesn't really matter actually. The only issue that I have right now is the Wi-Fi signal not really great in my other rooms. That's where the additional nodes comes in play. And before we show you how to set up the additional node, let's look at my house layout, shall we, and tell you where I'll be putting the nodes. So first and foremost, we have the living room where the parent node lives. And this is where I usually use my room for entertainment purposes, to watch Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, catch up on YouTube. And this is where the Wi-Fi is really important, so that's the living room. Next, we have the studio where I usually use for my YouTube reviews and recording. Again, Wi-Fi is quite essential here. But the most important part of the room in the house is the master bedroom, where I usually have issues with my Wi-Fi connection and signal. So let's go ahead and install the additional node. You need to go back to the app and make sure you set up a new product on the app. And again, it's very intuitive and easy. Make sure you select the option of adding new nodes to your current setup. And it will also give you suggestions on the distance between your parent node and the additional node, which is really nice. Go ahead and follow the visual cue. Again, very interesting interface, which is very friendly. And all you need to know is for you to add in an additional node, all you need to have is the extra node and the power supply. So I'm gonna show you how I install the node on in my studio room and plug the power adapter in, and that's all you need actually. Now go back to the app, wait for the status light indicator to turn solid purple. Once you see the solid purple, click on the next button and the app will automatically search for the node. Give it a few minutes for the system to add the node to your setup, and that's it. And if your node position is good, it will just prompt you that it is actually at a very good spot. If it's too far away, it will also prompt you to make sure that you move the node a little bit closer. So very smart indeed. So that's all actually. If you want to add in additional nodes in different areas, just simply repeat the process. So that's a very simple setup for additional nodes, and I'm gonna do the same in my master bedroom. What I was impressed notably was the signal was always at full strength, even when I went to my master bedroom and my kids area, which was not achievable using my Singtel router. So yeah, in summary, I think if you really want coverage in your home, you want your nodes or router to not look ugly, you want to display your unit out in the open, if you want a very affordable system to be in your home to make sure your Wi-Fi coverage is good, I think the Linksys Velop system is a good choice for you to consider. So far on my week of testing, I I have not seen any dropouts, I have not seen any weak signals, and most importantly, it does look really nice in my bedroom, my studio, and I do really appreciate the design. For those who want more information on the Linksys Velop system, do head over to their website at linksys.com. In my opinion, if you really want something quick, fast, and easy to use, and you're worried about setting up, this unit will be a breeze, right? It's a dream for someone who doesn't really know how to set up technology stuff or products. This will be the best way to start. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Linksys, for giving me the chance to experience this system. Hope you enjoy my explanation and my experience on the Linksys Velop system. Till next time, this is Fadlin, aka Fad Maestro, signing off. Goodbye.